Fiji. I'm ballin'. Top 30 on my fit. I'm ballin'. Yeah. Ballin' like LeBron, son. Hollis, star 9. Homie, got features like Riri. And it's water on my wrist. Like Fiji. I'm ballin'. Top 30 on my fit. Don't worry, I won't miss. Got my hoodie on like Mellow in the garden. Got my money up, I'm ballin'. con complejos. Yo no pido consejos, no por mí ni por ego, pero usted ni ve la ni. A mí me dijeron que yo ya no llegara más a misa, porque le di un beso y una chica, y ahora de repente se le quita. Lo persinado, acuérdese que yo era monaguilla, y donde se le fue lo católico pensamiento. Ese padre tiene cola que pisar, que tanto juzga si es tan similar. Hay tanto chisme que hay que evitar. Mi madre no es santa, yo no soy tonta. Chus matanaca y que tanto le importa. Al chisme si escucha y para ayudar está sorda. Y a mí me dijo fea una gorda, y a mí me dijo gorda una fea. Me dijo ay, qué oso, ya, qué oso. Quiero mi cartera bien, perdón. Si por usted fuera, no tuviera ni buen perdón. Qué oso, qué oso. Eso ocupa cura oculta. Cállense de la visita. Qué familia tan perfectita.
Hey, swing it!
Bendita. Que eso ocupa cura oculta. Cállense que llega visita.
Hey, baby, you can't play with me!
Ay, qué oso. Esta familia bola de chismoso. Que con tanto rezo y rebozo no se les quita lo envidioso. Pa' acabarla la
Hey, bounce it out!
Dios mentirosos.
Shot, shot! Hey, get it! Oh, foul!
Vamos a sacar verdades aunque todos suden. A mí ya me vale más de toda mi vida hablaron mal y yo no le hice nada a nadie. ¿Qué familia tuve? ¿Qué sé yo? Del baño, ¿no les parece?
Hey, yo, right here! Saw you!
Soy del barrio, mira aquí ni santas ni vayan aquí no hay ruta. Y si no le gusta, no se admire, mire aquí de las miradas insultan. Y de mirada esa mirada, mira para qué tal. No hay problema, yo pienso que
Shot! Come on, man, help out!
hay critica, pero lo que no se quita. Quiero mi cartera, bien ballena, ay abuela, perdón. Si por usted fuera,
Come on, man, who got the ball?
Right here.
mira aquí ni santa. Se arriba aquí no hay ruta. Y si
You
no
got
le
him.
gusta, no se admire, mire aquí de las miradas insultan.
Box out! Hey, hey!
Yeah! You want the smoke?
Leave me out of comments, leave me out of nonsense, speaking out of context. People need some content, trying to keep up. This not a contest.
Hey, yo, right here!
This is what my mom says. Proof is
Wait, grab it!
money's not an object. Busy than them. You know how my job get. Barking up the wrong tree. You know how
And one! What's up?
come with a classic. They come around years later and say it's a sleeper. The ears are rare. The
Boom, pick up ball, boom!
for a feature. Deposit the money to break
Shoot that, man!
Linda Felicia. I didn't even
Yo, right here!
Knock it down!
Shot! Oh, step out!
I probably should go live with Yeezy. I need me some Jesus. But soon as I start
Weezy out of here.
Ballin'. Yeah. Ballin' like LeBron, son. Tallest, star 9. Homie, got features like Riri. And it's water on my wrist. Yeah, like Fiji. I'm ballin'. Drop 30 on my fit. Don't worry, I won't miss. Got my hoodie on like Mellow in the garden. Got my money up, I'm ballin' like LeBron, son. Look, they want me to lose my breath, so I gotta watch my step. On my hip, I call him Steph and Seth. Bitchy rich, my wrist. All tequila with my drip. Chrome marks on my chest, I'm ballin'. Look, I feel like the last one left. I put the X in flex. I'm shooting with my left like Harden. So much water on my wrist and make my arm numb. All this money, I'm ballin' like LeBron, son. Yeah, you can tell by the way I dress to leave my garments. So much fly, I can take you shopping in my closet. And nowadays, most of these artists sound like artists. Trust me, they can't ball the way I'm ballin'. LeBron, son, tallest, star 9. Homie, got features like Riri. And it's water on my wrist. Yeah, like Fiji. I'm ballin'. Drop 30 on my fit. ops wanna leave me, I don't get left, I do the leaving. Cause I know that they talking behind my back, but it ain't when they see me. Beastie, nowadays I don't even be sleep. Every day like a weekend, a lot of models, I be taking it easy. Model after model, I know you see me. Like a genie, shaking the like it's graffiti. I'm never capping, I pulled up with a beanie. You style living life like the Beatles. Grown men, treat them like true religions. Don't judge me, I'm not too religious. Rockin' mics used to be Tabanese. They don't even know about Tabanese. Quad on BD, 24 in a double R luxury. When you paid in for, don't call me lucky. Try showing love, they didn't with me, now I'm going up. You in a regular, on a regular. Only wanna for my revenue. Ballin' like the Bronson, Hollis, Star 9. Homie, got features like Riri, and it's water on my wrist, like Fiji. I'm ballin', top 30 on my fit. Don't worry, I won't miss. Ballin', ballin', ballin'.
Up Cali. Gingerbread man can't catch me. No. Flexed up like they really move Pally. I don't want just at me. I just want money that's calm. Teenage, never worry about acne. Nah.
I ain't never. She calm, so I added to the Madison, but I'm calling her Maddie. Like Mads try send me the addy. What's the right, then I left at the alley. Like Jay, don't look too shabby. Jordy ting come from the valley. Like, I just wanna give me that.
Yes, I really want. Baby, she. I made that. I tell her. She wanna tell me she love me. I tell her I'm cool, so I tell her. My little. Nah, she didn't want to hate me. She like.
Like Dre too forward, Dre too baited, Dre too nuff.
Like Dre too nice.
Keep on assuming I don't correct. I call you bluff.
Like I call you bluff.
Y'all think they're nice.
Y'all think they're nice.
You ain't buff.
Like you ain't buff.
You looking rough.
Like you looking rough.
So just give me the stuff.
Like give me the stuff. She moving forward, she ain't important. Give me the love. Like give me the love. Like I want something you got for me, baby. What's up? Baby, what's up? I wanna, baby, let me.
She don't know what I'm about. Let me give you a head start.
Let me just give you the.
Yo, Dre the best. Dre the best. Say it with chest. Yeah. She ain't under the rest. No, she ain't feeling no stress.
No.
I'm like, come here, baby. Sit on my lap, run your hand through my dreads.
She not feeling me. Sit Felix, come like frenemy. Like Oliver Twist, she. Get separate, ready, we steady B. Special miss, what's the recipe? I give her like forgive me, eternity.
She want the best of me. I'm pray that she.
Pull it, that go la Charlie. All the wanna party. She don't wanna with my squad. She wanna love on me only. She don't wanna love on nobody. Nah.
Yeah. Ain't no debating it, ain't no complaining or faking it. I'm on one. Don't make me spin on all you. Through my music, is you stupid? Don't make them have to call come use it. I got a lot of power and I let her abuse it. You lying through your teeth like your words a toothpick. Tupac rolling in his grave. Me and you ain't the same. I'm on a whole.
Coming up next, the 76ers taking on the Magic. For the Philadelphia 76ers, they pride themselves on each and every step that leads to victory. The preparation, the focus, the sheer will. Each game a new opportunity to prove their identity. Magic Sixers, only on 2K Sports. It's an NBA afternoon game here on this Thursday. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Craig Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And reporting from the sidelines all game long, we've got David Aldridge. A look at the starting group for the Magic. In the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. Harris is the shooting guard. Wagner is the small forward. And it's Fultz in at the point. And for the 76ers, On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Harden out there with the Anthony Melton. And it's Harris in at the small forward position. And for Orlando, it's been a tough decade. We would agree on that. And Greg, they've only won 2 playoff games since 2012.
Well, they've only made the playoffs twice in that span as well. So they've got a lot of draft picks lined up in the next few years, and they need to make good on those high picks.
And here's Fultz. Pass to Banchero. Here's Carter. Misses off the right iron.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Now, here's Melton. Out to the wing. Embiid wide open. Carter pulls it in.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's Fultz. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And the explosiveness of Fultz really is incredible. He's effortless in terms of getting where he wants on the court.
The Magic shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. First free throw is good.
And some added toughness on the roster. Something Philly knew they needed after last year's playoffs. The hope is adding scrappy veterans like P.J. Tucker and Anthony Melton will help them further this go-round.
He's off on the second. And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process here, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Banchero. Rebounded by Tucker. Harden against Fultz. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Making the circus shots. That's just a routine play for James Harden at this point in time.
Well, James Harden's still a tremendous player, but now in his early 30s, some question, can he be the dominant MVP force we saw in Houston?
Shooting one.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
They throw good, James Harden. And Greg Harden in recent years dealing with hamstring injuries. Has he lost a step to age or injury?
You know, probably a little of both, but we've seen players with a new diet or training regimen get back to peak production. Hopefully, he can as well.
Now, here's Fultz. 3. The Magic again can't hit. 76ers have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
I caught up with Coach Jamal Mosley. He was worried about their interior defense. He told his players, look, they're going to score, but we've got to make it difficult on them to give ourselves a chance to win. Guys, let's see if they can follow that advice.
All right, David, thanks.
That's not the typical way Harden creates his own shot, but it's effective. Work hard on the glass, and you'll get some easy buckets out of it.
Now, here's Fultz. Wagner outside. Here's the pass to Fultz. Over Harden. No good off the back of the rim. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Pass to Embiid. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
Don't you forget, Harden's won an assist title now. This man can pass that rock.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Fultz against Harden. Pass to Banchero. Harris outside. Shoots over Melton. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. Right back after this break.
And how about a big round of applause for your sixth.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
And so in the game for the Magic, the guard pair for them, Anthony and Suggs. Ole is out there with Mo Wagner. And it's Okeke in at the small forward. The 76ers leading by 6. Back to Maxey. 76ers moving the ball around. Passes to Milton. The pass to Harrell. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
Magic ball.
And it's the Magic with the ball. Pass to Okeke. Back to Anthony. Pass to Bull. Over to the left wing.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Out left to the wing.
2 minutes.
Clock at 6. Here's Suggs. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And because it's so easy for him to get to the cup, Suggs doesn't shoot a ton of mid-range jumpers, but he has it in his arsenal.
And it's Harrell missing. The Magic trail by 4.
And the Magic right now, missing that franchise player, might have one of their young talents develop into that, but currently they lack that star.
Here's Okeke. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
Here's Philadelphia. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. Passes it to Maxey. And here is McDaniel. Another miss by Philadelphia. And as we know, Greg, the NBA is a star-driven league.
Hard to contend without a top 10 player on the roster. The Magic have been patient in their approach, and one player taking a leap this season would be huge.
Now, here's Wagner. Here's Okeke. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. 32 seconds left now here in the second. Milton kicks to McDaniels. Dishes it to Harrell. And stolen by Wagner. Here's Okeke. Wagner passes to Suggs. Bounce pass Anthony. Releases. And it's Suggs missing. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Philadelphia ahead, up by 2. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Doc, what do you think you'll see from them in the second half?
Well, they're moving the ball. They're just playing to the hot hand, and we got to expect that. So let's not let anyone get hot. That would be nice.
Always the coach's mantra. Thanks, Doc. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you back. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Quite the tussle there in the first half, huh? Philadelphia finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They have a 2-point lead. Kenny, what was your impression?
This is what the home fan loves to see. Their squad coming out and putting together strong performance. We'll see a couple individual stand-downs, but what really stand out is how hard they work and how they're playing together.
Check. What'd you think about Orlando?
Terrible execution deal offensive end, rushing things, taking bad shots. Here's the thought. Pound the ball inside. The higher percentage looks, get yourself to the line, get back on track.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
He's just that good. You can plan for him, but he just makes great adjustments on the fly.
On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. D'Anthony Melton out there with Harden. And it's Harris in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Now Tucker. No points in the game hit for him. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Harris has got the first basket of the third quarter for Philadelphia.
And the Magic have been one of the league's worst offenses in recent years. In fact, it's been over a decade since they've been average in that regard. Drafting a ready-made weapon in Paolo Banchero, they hope can help them take a step in the right direction.
And it's Carter missing.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Here's Harris. No good. Shot missing. The Magic go the other way with it. Down low. And then Carter with the dunk.
Fultz not just looking to score the ball. He also is equally engaged in terms of facilitating for his teammates.
Now, here's Melton. And he drives in. It's rebounded by Fultz. And it's Fultz with the ball for the Orlando Magic. They trail by 3. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, guys. Now, Tobias Harris has been the leading scorer on teams in the NBA, but on the Sixers, he understands his role is different. He says, I'm not a guy who's going to press for looks. The ball's going to flow how it flows, and I just got to be ready when the opportunity comes my way. That's what winning basketball is all about. Kevin?
David, thank you.
Shooting 2.
No good on that.
Wow, wouldn't he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And the 76ers with some changes. Daniel House has checked in for P.J. Tucker. And Maxey subbed in for D'Anthony Melton. And he sinks the second.
When you have an MVP caliber player like Joel Embiid, you have to be in win mode now. And the Sixers are doing everything they can to get their big fella to the finals.
Now here is Harris to the left side wing. Left side Maxey. And that one, good.
How about the burst in that first step, just right to the rim?
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And that's the kind of bucket they needed. Close game in the second half. Great finish on that one.
Is it hard, Richard, to balance the present and the future if you're a team like the 76ers?
No, you should have 100% focus on here and now. Why? Because players like Embiid only come around every 20, 30 years in your franchise. So you should just hedge all of your bets and try and get it done while you have the window.
And it feels like that is truly the direction. There's no deviating from it at all.
No, that's the direction. You look at the champions, the Golden State Warriors, the Milwaukee Bucks, the Lakers, they have all done the same thing. They went into win-now mode.
Now, here's Fultz after the miss from Joel Embiid over Harden.